Hello and welcome back to another episode in my Sims 4 Random Legacy Challenge. In the last episode, it was just making the Sims, getting my roles for this generation, and building this house here. Now what I've decided to do is, before we crack on with the gameplay today, I just want to have a proper look at the Sims. I realised that while I was speeding through the creation, you guys might not have actually get to know our Sims. So we're going to start with this lady here. This is Lauren Hoffman. The names were randomly generated. I did not choose the names. I thought, seeing as it's a random legacy challenge, we are going to have as much stuff random as possible, which is why I didn't edit their looks too much. When I got the random sim generated, I kind of stuck with the look I was given and tried to dress them according to the sort of sim that I am thinking they're going to be. So, again, this is Lauren, and her traits are good, self-absorbed, and genius. And because I gave her the ambition of nerd brain, she is a quick learner. This should help with the get-to-work scientist career. She's going to be handy. She's going to have the logic skill. Should all be good. And this is her husband, Brandan Hoffman. Again, I did not play around with his looks too much. It was just a weird coincidence that they both have shockingly red hair. But here we go. So, Brandan, he is an insider, a bro, and he is also self-absorbed. Okay, so this means that he is basically going to be a bit of a clubber. I'm thinking of getting him into kind of like the party house club and things like that from the get together expansion pack. Hopefully this should be quite fun to play with. I think it kind of fits in well with kind of like the career hopper. They're not very committed person, so he's kind of like a bro. He's going to be going around the clubs, not really that bothered about his working life or his skills, stuff like that. It should be quite interesting. And finally, this is Melvin Brinkley. Now, Melvin is actually Lauren's brother. So we're going with the idea that her surname used to be Brinkley before she got married. And he's going to be the one who kind of stays at home and doesn't work, maybe helps with the kids and stuff like that. Now, he is hot-headed, a geek, and kleptomaniac. This is going to be interesting if we do go over to other Sims houses for parties and the like. Now, he's also a collector. I've given him the nature aspiration. Now, although I'm not allowed to make any extra money from hobbies as part of the rules for the Random Legacy Challenge, I should be able to go and get some pretty cool collections, which will be nice to have as decorations around the house. Maybe actually collect all of the My Sims statues, gems and fossils, etc, etc. Anyway, we've been waiting long enough to get some gameplay going here, so what we'll do is we will start by getting these to their relevant jobs. Okay, you find a job, and you find a job. Now, again, Brandan is going to be a career hopper, so we're going to be starting off in the politician career. I don't see this one lasting very long, to be honest, with his personality type, but we'll see how that goes. Now, I have no idea what to do with the helper at the moment, so I'm just kind of going to let him do what he wants. Maybe send him out to do a bit of fishing or something like that. Not entirely sure, so I'm just going to leave him be for now. I do have autonomy on, so they will do what they want if they've got nothing to do. So these two are going to get their jobs. Okay, so Brandan, we are starting with politician. As an unruly activist, I think that fits quite well. Okay. And hers got skipped. Right, so I'm gonna get her to find a job as well. Okay, so we need to find our scientist. Oh, there it is, right at the top. Awesome. Lab technician. Okay, so she's got to have 2 breakthroughs to be promoted. That's fine. Now, I'm not sure how familiar all of you are with the Get to Work expansion pack. The thing with this one is, as the name suggests, you can actually go to work with your Sims, and you're given a list of tasks that you have to complete while you're there. Now, it doesn't mean you have to go to work with them every single day, but it does seem to help their promotions when you do. Okay, so let's just have a look. We probably need to get her some logic skill. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do that until we have a chess set. And he needs to choose a cause to support. I wonder if he can do this on the phone, since Melvin over there is on the computer. Let's just have a look through. Okay, no, he can't. Okay. Or select himself. Ah, pick cause.
Oh, whoopee gorge.
Okay, let's go with simoleons for everyone. Just because. There we go. Okay, let's speed through. We should be expecting the welcome party soon. Not entirely sure whether or not we're going to bother with that, but as long as no one eats the fruitcake, everyone should be fine. Here we go. Okay, so let's just go invite the neighbours in. Or not. You can ignore them if you want to. Let's try him, see if he wants to invite them in. That's the first time I've had a sim not actually bother inviting the sims in. Apparently they can't get there. Okay, let's see if we can find out why they can't get over there. There we go.
He's in a row. Brinobla. Oh, Gosha.
Okay, so now we have all of our neighbours in. We should probably start making some friends. So, hey, who's this one? I don't actually recognise this girl. I'm used to seeing Summer Holiday, Liberty Lee and Travis Scott around because they're in the Roomies house in Willow Creek. I don't actually know who this woman is, but let's go say hi and talk about how similar our hair is. Okay, and you're a pro, so you can start talking to Travis.
Sequinario, Ulak, Agroba, Fumu, Benorf. Oh, Moosh Pepso.
So.
Nar Vadish. Oh. Nabzi.
Okay, so we're just going to get some of this going and then let them get on with their day. We've already done that. Okay, so what I would love to know is, with you guys starting out, if you've ever started out in Willow Creek, do you ever actually interact with these guys? Do you set up a relationship with any of them? What do you do for your Sims starting out in Willow Creek? I would love to hear your ideas and see if there's anything I can integrate into my game as well. Okay, so let's just speed through the welcome wagon. They're on absolutely fine.
Sequinario.
Okay, so someone's going to need to make some food pretty soon. I'm going to have the helper do this. I'm going to make him do all of the cooking. Okay, I've never seen stay-at-home mum as a career before. Have you guys ever seen anything like that? And here we go, they're all eating their fruitcake. Now, I've never had a sim that's actually liked the fruitcakes, yet for some reason they always seem to gravitate towards it. Even when there's other stuff in the fridge, they will go to the fridge and they will go grab the fruitcake and then say, I didn't like that fruitcake. Has anyone ever had similar experiences, or do your sims actually end up liking the fruitcake? Okay, well, let's call everyone to have some salad.
Dag.
Okay, so the welcome wagon should be leaving soon. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to have a little further look into the careers. When do they actually start going to work? It's a Sunday today, so we've got... She'll be at work in the morning, he'll be at work in the morning, and he's going to be around the house, hopefully tidying up, putting things away, etc, etc, making sure if something does break it gets fixed. Okay, there we go, everyone's got out of the house, which is good. I know there's been a glitch recently where people just don't seem to leave. This was very frustrating for my tiny home, where I didn't have much space, and having people decide to stay until 4 in the morning was not very helpful when they turned on the television when my sims were trying to sleep, and you couldn't get them to go away. But luckily everyone has left now. Our sims are on their own to get on with their lives. And we don't really have much money. I'm not sure, do we have enough money yet for a chess table, even if we only have one chair with it, just for her to start getting her logic skill up. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty new to the scientist career. I've played it a little bit, but not that much. If you guys have any hints or tips for what exactly to do with the get to work scientist career, with regards to things you can do at home, or any tips for while you're on the job, that would be amazing. I will be looking up online things that I can do, just so I'm not completely out of it when I start this career. Here we go, so reading apparently helps with breakthroughs, which she's doing. Right. Read that one. Okay, so he's chosen his cause to support. Let's get these two on good terms at least. There we go. Lauren Hoffman had her first breakthrough, wrote down an idea for a momentum conserver. Okay, let's go have a look at what that's all about then. Apparently it should be in the notebook, scientist career. Okay. I'm guessing I need some sort of work table or something like that. I can't actually remember. It's been such a long time since I've done the scientist career. I can't remember what I'm doing. So this is going to be quite interesting. I apologise if it makes it seem like I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. She's had 2 now. Okay, great. So it's getting on for time for people to be getting to bed. We'll let them stay up a little bit longer. I'm not really sure how compatible my two Sims are. They seem quite different. Like I said, she's a scientist. He seems to be a bit lackadaisical, perhaps, not really that bothered. Although some of his future careers, like the astronaut, doctor, business, and athlete, okay, they are quite ambitious, I guess, but he can't seem to stick to those ambitions.
Stuaga.
I mean, it is their first night in their new house, but they've decided to just go to sleep instead. That's absolutely fine. We will need to get started on the having kids and such, not straight away, but fairly soon if we want to keep ahead of the game. We've got to have 2 children. Again, one of those does have to be adopted. So for now, I think we're just going to get them started in their careers, get them a bit of a base fund set up, and see how things go from there. Right, it's 5:30, so you can get up and make some breakfast, and hope you don't set fire to the house, please. I know it's the first time you're making breakfast, and a lot of the time that ends up with fires. So we're just going to queue up some interactions for the lot of them to start getting up and getting ready for work, etc. Okay, go, guys. And, of course, we've had a fire. Great. Okay, you extinguish yourself. Okay, you've left the house. You extinguish. Okay, fire's been extinguished. Okay, great. So I guess everyone's going to be having salad for breakfast today. I mean, with my no repairman policy saying that I can't replace broken items, I don't think that counts as broken, and we can't afford to replace it anyway. So we'll at least replace the counter. And, I mean, let's go. Okay, you're going for fruitcake. You guys are insane going for fruitcake, but okay, you're not going to like it, guys. See? You don't like it. Why did... I don't know. What did you just eat? You could have had salad. Oh, you actually like the fruitcake. Yeah, you're going to go to work and get out of the house.
Forney Fatoza Bab. Peniops.
Okay, he actually likes the fruitcake. That is the first time I have ever had a sim like the fruitcake. I will be putting up a poll, just out of curiosity, to see whether you guys have sims that like fruitcake, or whether your sim, like mine, also hates it. Okay, and this poor guy smithereens, and he's gonna go have something to eat now. Okay, you can have your shower now. And there we go, he is off to work. Now we're not going to have him work too hard, I think. We'll just leave it as normal. In fact, for the first day we're going to get them to meet the co-workers and stuff like that. Okay. That's better. Okay, so we are going to work with our scientist for the first time. We're going to see what this is like. Like I said, I have done this before, but it was a very long time ago, and I don't really remember what it is we're supposed to be doing here. So for those of you who have never played Get to Work, this might be kind of like a bit of an insight into what it's like doing it for the first time. For those of you who are experienced, I apologise if I seem like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. So welcome to Future Sim Labs. You'll be quite busy conducting the sensuous experiments, researching new technology, and maybe even interacting with alien life. It's your job to leverage potent scientific equipment for the purposes of good, we hope. Well, welcome. Okay, well that's an interesting start, an interesting communication for the start of the day. Okay. So that looks like one of our co-workers there. Let's go say hi, because we're going to need to ask for a crystal. So it seems to work similar to other events where you get your goals of things you need to do, stuff like that. Now I'm not sure how friendly I have to be with someone to be able to get the crystal from them. Oh, there we go. Ask for a crystal. Yay, we got a crystal. And they want me to chat with him anyway. Gossip with co-workers. Okay. We'll gossip about co-workers. Okay, there we go. So let's go and have a gossip. What are you doing over there? There we go. Oh, and let's ask him for a metal while we're here as well. I'm not sure which one of these is the chemistry lab. So it's that one. Yeah, at some point we're going to have to get something to eat. I believe there's kind of like a kitchen area over there. We'll get something to eat in a moment. There we go. Okay, let's just have a... There's no available fridge. Well, what's that? Oh, it's a vending machine. Okay. Okay, let's have a sandwich then. Fantastic, we got our first promotion in the house. I was not expecting that on his first day, considering we were just going to be getting to know some of his colleagues and stuff. So right, now that we've had our lunch, let's get some of these other tasks underway. So we need to go chat with the robot, we need to analyze a metal. That one's the metal. Okay. Now, one of the things that does bug me with The Sims 4 just a little bit is if I was to go home right now and switch control to Brandan and get him to queue up some actions, he wouldn't actually do those actions when I went away again. So these actions I've queued up for Lauren here. If I go over to control Brandan for a little bit and get some stuff going, she will lose all of her actions and not get very far. Okay, so you've done your chatting, that's enough of that. There's some plants over here. Let's go water some plants. And I'm going to need to harvest them as well. So let's do some harvest all. Okay, we've only got 1 hour left of work. I'm not sure we're going to actually complete everything we needed to complete today. Perhaps we took too long eating our sandwich, who knows? Okay, that's that done. So, going back home. Okay, so everyone's still a bit tense from that fire, so we'll see what we can do about that. So we're gonna start like with that, and then after she's used the toilet, we can get them all to watch a movie together, all 3 of them. Lost Dog's Journey Home. That sounds like a nice movie for someone to watch when they're a little bit stressed out, perhaps. Okay, so she's decided to watch it before going to the toilet. We all know what happens when you start to watch a movie. When you haven't been to the toilet, you end up needing to go halfway through. Okay, she's fallen asleep. Okay. And now you can go make some dinner. Let's just make sure everyone's got their beds assigned. You need a shower. Okay, so lots of my sims, all 3 of my sims don't seem to realise the importance of going to the toilet before starting a task that's going to take a long time. Hopefully we won't have too many bladder failures around the house as a result of this. Okay, so it's about 5:30 again. They're probably starting to need some food. We still don't have a replacement oven yet. That is something we're going to need to do. So let's replace that. There we go. Okay. Right, let's give it another go. Let's go make some eggs and toast. Everyone else seems pretty well cared for at the moment, but it is time for them to probably get up. Okay, get a move on, guys.
Bem low. Burrito. Oh.
He's in a row.
Ew. The harvest. Pain trip. Miss Epony.
Deezy, Nobi. Yebu. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how nice. Okay, so he does seem to be having some difficulty making the eggs and toast, but it looks like he's actually done a this time. So everyone can have their breakfast. Brandon decided not to wait and went for a garden salad for breakfast anyway, but that's fine because there's plenty of salad in the fridge for them to all enjoy. Okay, does he have work today? No, he's got a day off. That's cool. She's got a day at work though. What's this? Hello, I'm contacting you on behalf of Fit as a Fiddle Co. We'd like to send you a free sample of our newest product, Hits Earbuds. If you'd like to buy more, we accept online orders through the computer. We also make a treadmill, rock climbing wall, and offer fitness videos via TV. Be well. Okay, sure, why not? Let's have some earbuds. They might come in handy when he does decide to start working on his fitness skill for that athlete career in the end. Okay, so what's your problem? Cheap fridge smell. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately, at the end of our first day of work, despite a promotion, we've had to use all of our money to replace the oven. Because apparently this man here cannot cook and toast without setting fire to things. So one of the other things I probably should mention is we are playing on the normal lifespan. I'm used to playing on the long lifespan, so it is going to feel like things are going a little bit quickly. I'm just hoping that I am able to keep up. Now, she should be going to work soon. We'll follow her to work again and go through her work day. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better this time, maybe get her to actually get a promotion. Okay, so it's the same message again. I'm not going to bother reading that out. Okay, let's just get straight on with things today. Okay, so they're busy using that. So let's go and start by making our synthetic food serum that we didn't get round to doing yesterday. Where did she go? She vanished. Oh, there she is. Okay, go. Meanwhile, you can... There we go. Let's get them chatting away to some people. I was surprised the build skill option didn't come up for Brandan. I was hoping to have him build up his charisma skill a little bit, but having some friends will help with that. Okay. Let's see. No, not practice analysis. Analyze. Let's analyze a daisy. Why not? Okay. Okay, let's meet this girl. Lilith Pleasant. Whenever I hear the name Lilith, I'm always thinking of Supernatural. So I already don't like this person. I think she's going to kill me. Okay, we'll get to know, and then we can go to the toilet. Okay, let's go and experiment on there for a bit. There we go. Now we want to practice analysis on this one here. We're going to do our best to get everything done today. Not sure if my sim is just slow or if there isn't enough time in the day to actually get all of these things done. So we need to find someone we've spoken to before. Who are you? That's Becca Clark. Marcus Flex. Where's the other girl gone? She disappeared. Okay. Ah, they're in here. Okay, let's go and ask for a message. I'll ask for a crystal then. And then let's see what happens if she drinks this.
So like real.
Ooh. Muchi peachy.
Where's gossip about co-workers? There it is.
Sweet Panza? Really shay. Formpa?
Okay, so she's got 1 hour left. Again, I don't think we're going to get everything we need to get done today. But let's try analysing one of these metals we've got here. It's off the computer. Okay, that will do, I suppose. Okay, so I think we're going to leave it there for today. So we've done our first couple of days at work and got things started. We've had our first fire, got that all sorted out. Okay, we've even had our first promotion from our secondary sim in his politician career, Brandan. Okay, at some point he is going to be jumping over to the astronaut career, so we're not expecting him to go very far with the politics. It doesn't seem like his kind of deal. He thought maybe perhaps being such a social person it would work, but he's got hopes elsewhere, so pretty soon we'll be moving him over to the astronaut career, and we will be getting started on having kids, adopting one, having a biological kid, and just getting the goals for this generation underway. So we're going to leave it there for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Ekmi Denisi, and this was episode 2 of my Random Legacy Challenge.